All right, stream health is looking okay. God, I hate the sound of my voice. Oh, I need to log it back in. Oh God, I'm getting a two-fox. Why is that showing up on my iPad before my phone? Log back into Twitch, that is. I'm listening to myself on my iPad and I'm hearing and realizing, oh, I didn't talk about that. Change my tags, because... Phase Connect, it is topical, because I was going to yap about my experience there. So, yeah, leave the history tag on. No. I can hear myself when I go nasally when I stop focusing on how I speak. All right, yeah, I will play. All right, I'll just add in the Far Cry now. Far Cry 4. Because I'll break that out again because want to do some shooty. Feel good and play some shooty. All right, so yeah, obviously I have this fucking insane incident because I guess this is now going to be the plague of every anime con is that some hot girl is going to be out there trying to sell the fucking foot juice shit. Now, ostensibly with it being alcohol, I think most of the time, is that it's not necessarily the most unsanitary thing possible. Get like a pair of sterilized slippers, sterilized socks, wash your feet right before you do this, then pull out the giant tank of alcohol, which, probably is, back in the day before we had a good distillation processes, people drank alcohol more than water because the alcohol wasn't likely to get you sick. I may be totally making that up, but I think that was like a rule that people drank more alcohol in the past because water was not necessarily safe. Any kind of standing water that you have just lying around is liable to get any sort of bacteria in it. Not that people understand contagion, but, standing water will just tend to also attract other things like mosquitoes or algae or muck and stuff that will make it seem, you don't want to drink that. So, wouldn't imagine that pre-modern people would have looked at like any sort of standing water and said, I'm not going to drink out of that. You only get water from where it's flowing because that's probably the flow of water usually disturbs any germs' ability to fester in the water. So, and of course, this got shut down. I was literally right across from this. I believe Sheena was doing her like group stream to everyone. There were supposed to be cookies. They forgot to get the cookies in time. God damn it. All right, that's probably not, the highlights of the entire convention, but they came in like well after when I had to leave for something else. I think another meet and greet. I don't know what's crazier, recreating the ParkCon feet juice or just getting shut down when Sakana passed by while this was happening to a Sakana cosplayer. Yeah. Obviously, Fishman's got to lay down the law here because somebody gets sick from this, like, then it's his ass for insurance policies. And, this is getting a little bit, too risque, so to speak. He didn't have a night market that like Offkai has or any other anime convention has for, you know, explicit 18 stuff. It was basically matcha. I don't know if I can even find the. I should probably look this up on a separate screen because they do not safe for work shit. Yeah, I can't find the creator's account, but I don't know whoever it was that was at Matcha at FaceCon, one of the vendors was held the night market. Let me see. Erg. I just turn this off to be absolutely sure I don't actually immediately show not safe work stuff right on my stream. Well, here's Matcha's account. But man, there's already some not. Yep, there's the not safe for work stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, here's something I can show at least. 18 plus offsite pop-up shop. I had to walk like a good 20 minutes to go out and check this place, and I did buy some stuff for once. I'm usually not one to actually buy not safe for work merchandise, but I don't know. I guess because it was Face Connect, I thought it was okay. Because here's the thing: anytime I go to freaking night markets, like all the shit is usually like excessively oversized boobs or thighs and stuff that like makes me, you know, that I like my Aristotelian medium grounds or medians. If your boobs and butt are way too big, that's off-putting to me. If you're flat in all respects, then that's off-putting to me. If you're lolly looking, that's off-putting to me. So that's why I usually don't buy any merch, because it's usually that kind of stuff. So one of the main things he was selling was a Dujin. A Pippa goes to a Walmart, but it does not go well for her. I bought that for just the novelty of it, and yeah, it was extremely explicit. I don't think I'm ever going to open that up again, but I have that just for the freaking novelty of it. And then two other things which I won't explain. One of them I'm actively hiding behind. One is something explicit of Pippa that I'm now hiding behind Pippa's plushie, U2's plushie I keep over my pistol in my walk-in closet. So. What is this? Just noticed something. All right, I'm not gonna show this, but it's like something retarded. I saw in an X feed. All right, so wherever this matcha at FaceCon, they also had oh wait, safe for work. Guess I should follow them. So I don't know, what did I buy? Oh, I bought a freaking Sheena coaster. Yeah, because I need a coaster at work. I've been using. I used to have like a stack of napkins that I would put whatever I needed I would use as a coaster. So now I got, where's the Sheena one? She's in her sailor outfit. Where is Sheena? What the heck? Well, I bought it, even if it's not being advertised here. What the hell? Didn't buy any stickers. I know I didn't buy any of these stickers. Didn't buy any standees. Oh, I bought Sheena with a shotgun. So that and two other keychains from another vendor I am now hanging at my desk. It's Lumi and Uruka. So, all right. So enough about this. Yeah, hold up. Let me just hide this for a second. Oh yeah, here's me. Somebody took some decent fucking pictures of me for once. Me, my attempt at a Lumi cosplay. So, iron on vinyl. Then I have the black weird stars. Just like white on white. Doesn't have like all the details of Lumi's Castronaut outfit, but you know, an attempt was made. Um, man, I look fat in this, but at least my back is wide. I look built, but I look fat at the same time. And so I have the stars that go on the back of Lumi. I think I've messed up the gold lines that go on Lumi's what unitard or whatever, leotard, black leotard or whatever. So there's Pixie, the Glock. So they were safety tagging stuff. They did not advertise that at all because, well, I mean, imagine somebody could have cosplayed Sheena and come with like a fake shotgun or something. So there's Ember in the background. Larger things. So this went really well. Everything got filled out. There were even points where they were trying to do some like sideshow events, live sideshow events in like one of the smaller halls, and those kept on getting filled up. So eventually, for like the last one of Sunday, which was supposed to be a game of telephone conducted by Phase Origins, they moved all that. They moved that to be in the same room they were going to do the concluding concert with, which was smart because that actually got filled out because everyone wanted to go see Origins. So note to take from that is even the smaller events that are going to be live events where they actually bring in the talents for like any like, even if it's not audience interactive, like that's going to attract a crowd. So you need to have that space. So if anything, they didn't have enough space, one for the merch line, two for these off events. Meet and greets, I gotta say, I think I'm feeling kind of burnt out with meet and greets. I got lucky. I got 4, and that kind of preoccupied all my Saturday. So, if I were to do this again, I would probably go for like 1 or 2 targeted meet and greets, and that's it, to try and enjoy the, have far more freedom of action. I think I have like, you know, and they were trying to get through so many people. You only had like a minute, and they were always running over. As far as I understand it, they're always running over time. Or maybe that was just the case with Sleepy being too much of a yapper, even with her own guys. So yeah, I know you want to interact with the talents a lot, as much as possible, but you have to understand how fleeting those is. So even after doing this after a while, this at other conventions, kind of need to let it go or move on from that. So that would be my thing, is like, try not to like stack up too much on meet and greets. If you got your one Oshi, like sure, go in all in on that as much as you can. But try and enjoy, you know, and if you're going there solely for the meet and greet, you're gonna have a bad time. So have other things that you expect to do and be really roll the ball. I was making my schedule. I was going to like all the other events. I even signed up for a maid cafe. Oh, I made the mistake of getting the wrong maid cafe slot. I was supposed to do the one with Uruka, but I got the one with BB Biscuit. So I wasn't even gonna necessarily go up and do like the quick meet and greet that you sort of like get while being at that maid cafe. But they kind of like, I guess, ran through everyone and they had enough time, so I went up and asked, "Hey, I'm dieting. What kind of stereotypical maid cafe entree should I try and make a diet version of?" And she said amu rice, which, you know, that's not necessarily the most, you know, that's gonna be high on calories because it's a lot of rice. So imagine I would have to, you know, one, reduce the amount of rice or find some sort of lower calorie substitute. And obviously for the egg, just make it more egg white than egg yolk to keep up the protein, but still keep some sort of fat to make it tasty. So, what else was this? Somebody cosplayed Panko. That was nice. Panko actually got to have a 3D slot. I don't think anybody from Euphoria. So that's Amy. Who else? Who is Phase Euphoria? I know it's Amy. Questing, no casuals. So Saya, who I don't know if is this person still streaming? Rooney, Muyu, Hina, who's been at AWOL. There was like a fan meeting of like the Wayward Lost Hina fans. At that like where that's supposed to be the golfing thing, the golfing booth. And Amy. So I don't think any of them got singing. Although I'm pretty sure Rooney like could have held her own, but I don't know when they debuted, so it may be a little bit too early for them. Gen 3, they're Gen 3 at this point, so so other big thoughts. So like as somebody who is interested in a lot of phase talents more than any other VTubers, this is like a great concentration of, you know, get my fix for a VTuber convention for the year. I'm going to Offkai this year, but come around next year, if I had to make a choice, and I probably will, it will be FazeCon over Offkai because it's going to be a concentration of all the talents. Now, that being said, I am hearing, I'm hearing conflicting rumors from some of the talents trying to relay what they're hearing from Sakana, is that Irie was saying that they're probably not going to be in the black from this convention. Somebody brought up, like, what are the standee auctions not enough to help bring it up? It's just like, no, that's not even going to make a dent. It's all the staff they have to hire, and then there's also the volunteers, and I don't know how much they'll, like, you know, help the volunteers, like, I don't know, even get there in the first place. Like, I swear to God, I keep on seeing the same person that I've seen since Anime Frontiers, and I have to wonder, like, dude, are you, like, not staff yet? Or maybe he's staff, but it's also not, like, a full-time gig in any way. So they just have, like, their corralled amount of people that meets Sakana indirectly somehow through League of Legends. Like, a friend met Sakana in League of Legends, so they hired them, and, like, that's the nepotism network. If you want to get a job at FaZe Connect, you got to play League of Legends. All right, hold up. Moving the bounding box. So, who knows? Maybe, like... Because here's the thing. If it's, like, a matter of, like... If anything, they need bigger space. Like, they need an actual convention center. Ideally, so they can have separate areas just to corral the lines. And, of course, the big thing was people were waiting for hours for the official merch line. I didn't go to the official merch line. I did get Makusu. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. Oh, man's going to V Expo 2. Our fellow FaZe Connect fan from the Emirates. He got in early for the line on Sunday. So I asked him, hey, can you merch meal to me get these 2 Uruka things? And that was it. I actually got in line for it at some point and was able to actually get in, but I was at the doors to actually get into the merch hall and I saw, oh, there's even more line in there. And there's other things I want to go to do. So I did not go to the official merch hall. Probably save myself money there. I did early in the morning go to Artist Alley. Because I will say sometimes Artist Alley merch is more interesting than some of the official merchandise. So picked up some stuff there. Bunch of got a couple standees. Like 2 standees that I got that were non-official merch. Uruka and Panko standee. Probably a little bit too suggestive for my taste, but I just wanted them. But then I got a Lucky box and a bunch of other stuff. So I got an Amy standee, I got a Leah standee, a Jelly standee, which I'm happy with, and then a Saya standee. I don't have a Pippa standee. If I ever go to another one, I probably should do that one. So if I had Makusu, since he got early on in the morning to like get me 2 things, it was like an Uruka water on tattoo, which I don't know when I'll ever wear that, and Urufu Gang keychain. So it's not even like depicting Uruka herself. It's like fan stamp merch, or like, you know, fan brand, I guess you could say. All right. So if anything, they need a lot more room to accommodate pre-staging lines. because they were having lines running into like where the empty registration area was. And then the hall for the official merch ran outside the building and into and around the hotel. So they need to actually have like a whole separate room just for staging that stuff. And they need to somehow figure out how to upscale their ability to process people through the official merch line. I don't know what they're gonna do. Some people discuss like doing pre-orders that you come in and collect, but then that, some people may like hoover stuff up and then scalp it later. So you'd have to like limit to, one item per one of an item to prevent that. I'm not a vendor, so I don't have this kind of experience. So I also did the warehouse game, which I thought they were actually gonna like, use that to sell to push these boxes, but no, they actually had us disassemble the boxes. So that was fun. The key was you had to do like straight reds. They had different types of like orders that you could fill from easy, medium, and hard. And luckily we had a guy who had played it beforehand who really just wanted to win this competition. And so he was like saying like, yeah, you got to do all reds. And the thing about the reds, like the hardest orders to fill, because they're necessarily, as it would imply, they would have like a diverse range of like items and character, and talents that you have to collect, from standees to buttons to chibi chains to stuff like that. Sometimes it's like you only need to get 3 items, and sometimes you need to get 2 of something. So those reds can go a lot faster. So basically the way to win is you have to push the super hard tasks as hard as possible. So anything, they need to make the reds like consistently have like 5 to 6 items. And sometimes you need to collect 2 of them and stuff. Stuff like that. I really gotta go to the bathroom. Let me go back to my what am I doing? Close this for a second, go back to my collection of bookmarks. Yeah, there's the not gonna standee. They gave him like a Joseph Stalin mustache. Everyone just like marked that up. Apparently they ripped this image from LinkedIn. Oh, they gave him decorated nails. I can't make out what half the shit. What is this? Emotional damage. I'm gonna buy all the coffee. I signed this somewhere. I completely forget where. Who did emotional damage? Sup. Oh, that must have been Papakin, the Papakin cosplayer. Mandate of Kevin. Yes, very Chinese. God, I really gotta go to the bathroom. Who took this home even? Geifa Ma. There's me again. Looks like there's a billion people in line. What should we do, Sad B? Just cry. It's EB in the background. Oh yeah, that's right. Pippa actually sung a song at the ending concert. So I guess she's been working her way up for that. So it was good. I can't really like complain. I don't think it was like the hardest song to do, but she actually did it. Pippa definitely, her ability to dance in formation is very limited. I believe Leah was complaining about that elsewhere. And of course, constantly leaning into the nonstop lesbian jokes between Leah and Uruka. Oh yeah. Here's the standee thing. So Dizzy and Jelly and Rooney's are the ones that went for the most. Weird. I saw 3 guys who all like collectively agreed not to outbid each other, and they all collected all 3 of the Wilhelmina Frost standees. I saw them outside. There's like a thing when things ended, like after the concert, is that I don't even know what I stuck around later for. Oh, Yura holding the Mr. Yura holding the capitalist after party in his suite. He's gonna be an off-kai, but he doesn't have enough cash on hand to hold another one of those at off-kai. So, but so I was waiting around, so I was just like, I'm hungry, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna Uber eat some Taco Bell because I'm breaking my diet just being here. I didn't eat basically all Saturday. Like I had leftovers from a leftover cookie muffin from earlier from this thing that Audrey, what's her name? The Shitler cosplayer. Yeah. She hosted like a birthday meet and greet or community event. God, where was it? Oh yeah, this thing. FaceCon birthday cake and cookies plus soju in the atrium. So I brought some stuff. Nobody was interested in the Bucky's pralines and brittle I did, but I brought that up to the Eura Friday night party. I don't even know what happened to it. They threw it out. Oh well. I don't care. So somebody brought like some like muffin cookies. I don't know. It's like a cookie, but if you made it like, you know, breadier. I had that for breakfast on Saturday. Didn't eat all through the night and up until I had my maid cafe session. So that was about it. So, right. I really need to go to the bathroom. So let me put in some concluding remarks. And then for the latter half hour, I guess we'll talk about current events. So, they need more space because the concerts were packed because like this is a concentration of all the Face Connect fans. So like they are filling out space. So they need a bigger space. So maybe even a hotel with an atrium isn't big enough and they need an actual convention center. Maybe near a place with an atrium. But apparently this may have not been as massively profitable as they wanted it to be. For all the like pre-production with the 3D concerts, to selling the merch, to buying the actual venue, getting the hotel blocks. I'm hearing rumors that they may not do one next year. There will not necessarily be a FaceCon every year. Although I'm also hearing a weird thing that if they do, it's going to be that there's a chance they might try and search to do one out in Japan, of all places. If I were to go, that would be my one convention of the year because transatlantic flights are not, trans-Pacific flights are not cheap. And I'm definitely just doing like max premium economy. Still gotta do for the hip, but standing by to hear. And I saw a sock and I should have asked like what they were going to do for other conventions for the rest of the year. Cause they're doing something, they're going to have a diminished presence at Off-Kai. Probably after this because they're, you know, it's only a month out, so they're probably burnt out. So they're probably just going to have a minimal merch line, and only the Face Saga girls are going to be doing stuff there. Maybe they'll have like one event or reshow some of the stuff, reshow some FaceCon talent stuff, music stuff there. I don't know. Maybe they'll do something towards the end of the year in December or October timeframe, and probably V Expo in Britain. What else? So yeah, they need more space, better line management. I don't know how to make it more profitable though. Yeah, that would be the big thing. Is like if this actually put them in the red, I don't know how they can scale up because they're already got tons of people there. And the only thing they can do is like, I don't know, push the merch line even harder. I don't know, charge more for the meet and greets, but I don't know how much you can charge even more from that because they went for 10. And if you push it to $100, people are probably going to get upset. That you have to pay like a lot for even the for the Face community and Face citizen badges to get multiple like attempts at the priority lottery. But then even, you know, I got to spend 100 extra bucks even for that. And that's probably not even doing it. That probably is not like scale because you can max like have these meet and greets run for an hour. So I don't know what it is. Hopefully this is somehow just in the black. And I don't know. Maybe they do it in a state that's not California, and maybe that can get them some slight discount in just like, I don't know, something for these events out there. Just like a lower cost of living will translate into lower operating costs out there. So I don't know. So we'll have to stand by to see what the Fishman's judgment about how well this went. Apparently he did cry in the background, or all the Space Girls are saying that in the background of the concert he was he was a little bit teary-eyed about how successful they were. Apparently all the girls are super emotional about how well it went for them as well. As Pippa had like her drunken breakdown last night. Um, I saw Leah or Urika like saying that they had like a mental breakdown like after the conclusion of like the Bon Voyage concert. They were just like, "Oh my god, how do we go from this?" Because Urika tweeted out like, "Offkai Gen 1, they only had like a smallest of table and the smallest of events that she showed up for, um, and now they're at the top." But I guess the positive thing to say looks like there's only up to go from here at this point. So. Uh, yeah, I don't know what to say. If this was in the red and not in the black, I don't know how they can scale up from here, other than accepting that these face conventions are a loss somehow, which probably not smart business wise. So, all right, I desperately need to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to conclude with that and then move on to less jovial news, maybe some jovial news, the international realm. Please stand by. All right, I'm back. That was one of those annoying defecations where you still got the burning sense deep up your anus. Hello to whoever the lurker is who just showed up. Yes, I'm talking about the shit I took. It was a mildly unpleasant one. All right. Go to my observer account. I don't actually show. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing to come around here. All the Europeans who were enjoying themselves in America because the World Cup's been like happening at various places across the country. So a lot of them have been going around. There's like that one account, Freddie. Can I find him? Oh, yeah, this guy. I don't think this is who he is. I think this is just like a German fan of football. So he's been going through the U.S. Oh, he tried in and out. Going to Oklahoma City and then Toronto afterwards. Wow, man's got some money if he can just dick around in America like this. Have I passed by this area of Houston? I don't know. Is this the NRG Stadium?
At the Rockets game, behind home plate at the Astros game, he was touring NASA the other day. Now he's going to meet Ella Langley tomorrow. We're trying to get Freddie on the show. We're trying to find Freddie, and I'm going to...
All right, so this account got so like popular now, like everyone's trying to like radio stations, TV channels are trying to like interview this guy to get an understanding of how much they've why Europeans are liking America. So Portugal versus the Congo. Oh man, he's gotten so popular he had to actually put up an official Instagram account to stop people getting scammed or something. Toured NASA, tried Waterburger. Really wanted to swim in the ocean here at Galveston. People were joking like, you wanted to swim near Galveston? I haven't swum near Galveston, but apparently I know it's polluted as hell or something. People were like finding like, holy crap, the high school stadiums for high school games are like ridiculously oversized. Like, what the hell? Well, he started down in the south, so sports culture is far stronger there than anywhere else in the U.S., so that makes sense. Why you're seeing tons of dedicated stadiums and stuff. New sport unlocked. Yeah. So this was a wholesome thing, and some people were pointing out, like, Europeans, like, you're realizing, oh, America is not this insanely backward place. Also, something said that people who, like, ended up, like, sort of, like, appreciating America so well, geeking out about it, tend to be, of European extraction, because America was built by people of European extraction primarily. Oh, yeah, so I'll get to the Iran thing. Obviously, that's the news of the century. Because, hey, yours truly, I went to FaceCon and then, we got the news that the new memorandum of understanding finally, so from like a third party to make it act instead of hearing Trump rant about it. We had the Prime Minister of Pakistan announce it. But let me get on to this. So, yeah, the Taiping Rebellion, which was, man, this was insane because some guy, like, tried super hard to do the civil service exam in China, failed, then went into a coma, and then he dreamed that he was Jesus's younger brother. And so he tried bringing his, I forget where this happened. There was like also an ethnic conflict to this. I don't even think like what was even his dude's name? Hong Jiquan, who is an ethnic Hakka, after a series of visions, proclaimed himself to be the younger brother of Jesus Christ. Hong sought the religious conversion of the Han people to a syncretic version of Christianity. Yeah, all right, that was weird as hell. As well, a political overthrow of the Qing dynasty and general transformation of the mechanisms of state. Rather than supplanting China's ruling class, the Taiping rebels sought to entirely upend the country's social order. The Taiping Heavenly Kingdom of Nanjing seized control of significant portions of southern China. At its peak, the Heavenly Kingdom ruled over a population of 30 million. For more than a decade, Taiping armies continued and fought across much of the mid and lower Yangtze River, ultimately devolving into a civil war. It was largest war in China since the Ming-Qing transition, involving most of central and southern China. One of the bloodiest wars in human history, compared to World War I in terms of death. Yeah, and eventually, like, Europeans had to get involved and help the Chinese out to actually put this shit down. So this guy was going like, let's see here. Imagine if Mormon prophet Joseph Smith had stayed on the Erie Canal. His followers, armed with mostly with spears and swords, rise up and capture the entire U.S. Midwest. So that's like Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin area. Seizing the nation's agricultural breadbasket, they strategically slaughter anyone from New York City and starve out huge towns like Chicago. The war kills 5% to 7.5% of the population, double the actual U.S. Civil War casualty count. Then right as the federal government completely collapses, the British Empire sails steamboat gunboats up the Hudson River. They arm a ruthless mercenary force with state-of-the-art rifles to crush the uprising, not to save the U.S., but to keep Wall Street and the Atlantic trade routes open. Meanwhile, in a completely separate conflict, official British and French armies sail up Potomac and loot and burn the Smithsonian, the Capitol, and Mount Vernon. The Taiping Rebellion killed 20 to 30 million people, more than World War I. It was World War China, yeah. And in China, everything just happens at a way grander scale. So, oh yeah, you can find yourself nodding along to the idea of a massive civil war at a time where China had massive problems with overpopulation, famine, corruption, external colonial powers it couldn't stand up to. But then you read who led the rebellion, and it's like, wait, what? Somebody thinks they're Jesus' younger brother? Huh? So, where's Matt Forney? He brought up, like, upstate New York, so somebody should, that should have summoned Matt Forney. When the British interfered with the mandate of heaven, they made Mao inevitable. No. This is before, like, Mao's, like, who knows? Mao's father may have not have been alive at this point. To add to this, after Joseph Smith conquers Philadelphia and crowns himself president, with seemingly nothing standing in his way, he just stops, holes up in his palace with hundreds of concubines, and starts writing increasingly unhinged decrees mandating veganism. All right. China, the West, and the epic history of the Taiping Civil War. All right. Enough about that. So, yeah. Yeah, the death toll. And then the other insane rebellion that happened in China is the, let's see here. There's the Red Turban Rebellion. That happened later in, like, the 1890s, I think. And they had to have the 10-nation army go and relieve the legation quarter where all the foreign embassies were in Beijing. Because at a certain point, the meeting some Atkins indulged chocolate peanut candies, naturally and artificially flavored. There's like only 5 grams of sugar in this thing, but you know they make up the sweetness with sucralose. They had the Red Turban Rebellion, which the Chinese government, the Dowager Empress, actually joined forces with at one point. So they were fighting against both China and the Red Turban the Red Turbans. And basically you had this entire quarter of Beijing that was being like besieged by these insane zealous and spiritually insane Chinese rebels. And And then the other famous rebellion that you can think of would be the Anlu Shan rebellion, where guy of Sogdian extraction who was saw he was falling out of favor at the emperor's court, said, well, I'm screwed either way, so time to rise up in rebellion. And that like totally destroyed China. That like brought about the end of the Han dynasty. Not the Han dynasty, or brought the Tang dynasty to its like low point. Like that was like where it was downhill for the Tang. I think. Yeah. Let's leave it at that. So, the other thing to talk about is Iran. So let me just go to myself for a second. World fucking revolves around my attendance at anime conventions. Yeah, this is me right outside my flight. Man, I was able to take this picture so well, you couldn't see a reflection of myself. Oh, you can sort of see it down over here. But I was able to block out most of the reflection. This is actually a really good shot. All right. Oh, yeah. Post-FaceCon, post-FaceCon Taco Bell. So, oh yeah, that's right. So the Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announced that the United States and Iran have reached a peace agreement, with both sides reportedly agreeing to an immediate and permanent end of military operations across all fronts, including Lebanon. And that's kind of like, even Iran's realized that at this point, America can't control Israel over Lebanon at this point. So we just accept that that's just going to be an ongoing proxy. Okay, something went right in the world when I went to a Weeb VTuber convention. So yeah. Again, the world revolves around my coming and goings at various conventions. But hopefully this one actually sticks. There's a lot going back and forth. Fucking old guard neocons like John Podhurst. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, and Ben Shapiro is fucking complaining. What's his name? John Podhurst. Yeah, John Podhurst, just to give his background, previously worked as speechwriter for President Ronald Reagan, H.W. Bush, worked at the New York Post and the Weekly Standard. Notable works, personal background. So yeah, right-wing background. You know, this guy used to be like a titan of conservative incorp, as you would think about it. Conflicts with John Derbyshire. In response to dissertations by National Review writer John Derbyshire that the victims of Virginia Tech massacre should have defended themselves more forcefully, Podhurst wrote, the notion that a human being or a group of human beings holding no weapon, whatever, should somehow fight. Oh, wow, that's an interesting thing. Podhurst often writes about popular culture and called the resident pop culture expert at National Review. So he's at National Review. Well, you know, like, I don't know, I guess you could say the main conservative ink of the 2000s and 2010s. That was like the main like place. And you look at this guy and you're wondering like, how is this guy like a leading force that was able to kick people like Steve Saylor and John Derbyshire out of conservative spaces? Now, and same with Jonah Goldberg, who's definitely way on the outs these days. But here he is complaining about this new deal that's coming out.
Saying Bibi is indiscriminately murdering Lebanese, but the Iranians are nice? And they only want to help their country?
The people who just tried to shoot down and kill two of our pilots last week.
Yeah, and right. Of course, who tried to assassinate him?
Yeah.
Tried to assassinate John Bolton? Tried to...
Yeah, you use this Maximus you use this Maximus rhetoric when you're trying to start up a war, not when you're trying to exit it. Or their reason he's bringing up is here. Obviously, Podhurst is more of a neocon, more concerned with the issues of Israel, backing Israel or being anti-Iran. So he's really like, you know, stuck in an age long gone at this point of caring about democracy or fighting authoritarian regimes. So any kind, like, ultimately, the Iran nut is one that is too hard to crack with the political will in America right now. It would take like a full scale invasion to actually take out the Iranian government, the Ayatollah's regime. So Trump made a mistake getting into this war and thinking that he could just assassinate the top leaders and then the whole regime would crumble. No, the regime is very stable and very dug in. So maybe they're a bit weakened now, but there's not going to be any room for overthrow from without. It's going to have to come from within, first and foremost. So all these guys screeching that, like Pod Hertz or Ben Shapiro complaining that whatever this deal is with the $300 billion, whatever, for reconstruction, no tangible like end to the nuclear program, just like, oh, we'll continue discussing about it. Like, that's kind of the best thing. Like I said, like, drop the fucking nuclear issue for right now. We need to get the straits open and have the oil flowing. Trump's insistence on Iran not having a nuclear weapon is dragging out this war way longer than it needs to be. So yeah, it is kind of feeling icky that this kind of like all started because in the beginning of the year, there was the massive crackdown on protesters against the regime, like 40,000 dead or such. Maybe that's an overestimate. Who knows? But then at the end of this, this peace deal doesn't do anything for them, for the protesters, because, well, obviously you're not going to negotiate with the regime to like let itself go or give in to its internal protesters like this. Iran is in too strong a position. This isn't like the end of World War II. We can't do to Iran what we did to Nazi Germany. The political willpower within the United States is not there. So I'm not going to agonize over the details of it, but it's probably the best that we could do. We're getting the straits open. Yeah, Iran gets sort of control of operation of the strait, but they're not going to charge anybody tolls right now. So just leaving it at that, like, that's the best that we could hope to get right now. Maybe we can push the nuclear issue so that we can let this issue go or settle this issue in the future. Hopefully, I guess we're just going to have continued negotiations after negotiations at this point. So next on the target list, Cuba. So, all right, what is this tweet? Megyn Kelly just played my clip of John Potthurst's meltdown to Vice President J.D. Vance, started cracking up in me. Let's listen to that.
Fedoretz, who is the chief over at Commentary Magazine, which is very pro-Israel, very neo-Connie. Preview, he's not happy. Here it is.
I honestly don't know if it could be worse. America is going to be in a strategically, tactically, and militarily worse position than it was under Biden. He made a choice to test America's resolve, and he has choked. He has chickened out. He has bled himself dry.
Trump always chickens out. Taco.
Who doesn't care about lives and will do anything and do anything. Could not bear the idea of putting a boot on the ground anywhere in Iraq.
Yeah, that's why you're insane, John Podhoretz. We do not have the ability. Karg Island would have been a fucking disaster. We do not have the willpower. This was not effectively argued to the American people. I'm not hearing any criticism about how bad it was. Maybe Potthurst has said in the past when this war started that Trump's getting on this on the wrong foot. I don't know. I'm not going to dig into it. But he's only complaining about the exit at this point, not saying Trump was a dumb move to start this in the first place. But now when he's trying to exit it, he's not finishing the job properly.
Iran, and could not bear the idea of a single American possibly being taken hostage, which I understand. I'm not saying that either of those is a good thing, but if you're going to go to war, you have to put boots on the ground. Everyone in the military has volunteered to put their lives on the line for their country.
No, we might actually see genuine mass defections over that. Soft mutiny is no, we're not going to do. I refuse. I declare myself a conscientious objector. I'm not gonna go fucking fighting up the Zagros Mountains for this shit.
May have to sacrifice in the form of wildly higher oil prices if you think that the American national interest has to be engaged in this process. And if you go into the process and you lose it and it's a complete war of choice, you have made things worse. The situation is worse.
Thoughts on that?
Well, there's a lot to respond to in there, but I actually think John, I appreciate that because John is kind of giving away the game. He's saying he really doesn't care that much about higher oil prices for Americans, doesn't care about high gas prices, and he wants boots on the ground
And
in a
doesn't seem to
country.
care about casualties.
Exactly, and wants boots on the ground and casualties.
Fair point from Megan. Yeah, she doesn't care about. God, what is that freaking? Where's that goddamn tweet? What is there's Yang Wen Lee. Where's that quote? I had screenshots of this freaking somewhere. I can't find the quote, but I do remember it pretty succinctly, which is that in life there are two schools of thought about the value of human life. It's one school of thought argues that there are things more important than human life. Another school of thought is that there's nothing more sacred than human life. The first school of thought is used to start wars, and the second one is used to end wars. So, helping the Iranian people for the sake of democracy or stopping the Iran having a nuclear weapon is more important than human life. So we must sacrifice for that. Whereas obviously now JD Vance was saying like concern about casualties, like no, you're dipping into that second school of thought, like, oh, there's nothing more important than human life. So, oh, also 1988 version. Man, he's giving some hard side eye in this freaking shot here. So, yeah, so that's where we doesn't that describe everything from the Iraq War to World War II? Well, okay. World War II, we got attacked. So we had a cause greater than that said there's more worth of human life. That is avenging our fallen. Although to a certain extent, maybe that's playing in the school of thought. One of thought is that it's so sacred we have to avenge them. We have to defeat the fascist or Axis powers. Whatever. So, yeah. That quote always comes back, There's things more important and sacred than human life, and then there's school of thought that says there's nothing more sacred than human life. One is used to start wars, one is used to end wars, or called upon to end wars. So,
in a country of 95 million people, where again, the President of the United States never said that his goal was to install Reza Pahlavi to become the new leader of Iran.
Now you're probably hoping that you could do that, but all right. I don't know. Anything late breaking? I'm already at the hour. This is from 23 hours ago. U.S. continues to intercept Iranian drone launched against commercial shipping in and around the Strait of Hormuz since e-signing of the U.S.-Iran memorandum. This is the Joint Maritime Information Center. All right. Gonna have to put up with it for now. There's probably elements of the IRGC's command that just can't get the message out to all the people. Stop fucking firing. All right. So this is Trump apparently signing the MOU. I thought that was going to happen formally. The actual signing was going to happen in Switzerland on the Friday, so I guess we'll have to wait for that. New congressional Republicans are already planning to placing the blame on Vice President J.D. Vance for a terrible deal with Iran. One congressional Republican tells me conservatives on the Hill are stunned by Vance would erase all Trump's military victories in such a terrible deal. Trump effectively won the war. At the 11th hour, Vance is negotiating his way to a loss. There is no way. This is like the best we could get. This is totally contrived. Earlier today, President Trump, with a smile, said, if it works out, I'm going to take the credit. If it doesn't work out, I'm blaming JD. Who knows if that was a joke or not? I don't know. There was that article like a couple of weeks ago, like saying JD Vance is feeling himself on the outs in the administration, but you know, he was the one guy who was against this war in the first place. So maybe Trump's looking at him like, I should have listened to you. Now there are other like rumors coming around that like Pete Hegseth, who was like vicious for this war, is gonna get cut out of the administration because he was annoyed that he got let in. Trump is annoyed that he got led into this Iran war because of the likes of Hegseth and maybe Rubio. I don't know. We're getting a lot of mixed messaging, so don't take everything with a healthy pinch of salt, if not a handful of salt. Trump praised the deal reached with Iran during his visit to the G7 in France and signed a copy of the MOU tonight at Versailles. Trump selected Vance to lead the Iran talks over Rubio. Vance and Rubio both have reported 28 ambitions. All right, Republican members of Congress have told News Nation Kelly Meyer that U.S. President J.C. Vance is to blame for the U.S.-Iran deal that many have characterized as a bad deal. Rather ironically, earlier today, U.S. President Donald J. Trump joked to Fox News' Peter Doocy that the G7 president that if he went bad, he's blaming J.D. So, honestly, I didn't think JD was, like, doing that much. I swear he went to Pakistan once, and then it was, like, the State Department was handling it from there. So. Oh, yeah, and here's, like, Trump, like, saying, oh, they have to have some missile capacity. Iran has to have some missile capacity. Because other people have some, specifically mentioning Saudi Arabia. Trump added that Iran's ballistic missiles aren't a problem. Missiles, they hurt a little location, but they don't blow out the planet. Okay, that's some realism. You can't like enforce like a total. You're not in a position to enforce a total Versailles treaty. You know, humiliating Treaty of Versailles on Iran at this point. So I guess that's smart, but maybe, you know, not say this. Traffic visible in the Strait of Hormuz maritime traffic over the last 24 hours remained steady with all transit, both inbound and outbound, observed utilizing Iran's traffic separation scheme. Oh, what? So up through here, not through here? I guess people are going to be a little bit sketchy. They're not going to necessarily trust until, I don't know, UK MTO, the Maritime Traffic Organization, like stops reporting that drones are attacking commercial shipping out here. All right. So the MOU is now in effect because they remotely signed it. And we got 60 days to finalize the deal. So hopefully the war doesn't start up again because then that's going to be way closer to the midterms than the beginning of this year. So Iran and Oman get to administer the Strait of Hormuz. Oh. This is one of like the few times OSINT Defender actually like communicates like some more commentary. So, all right, this is the best that we can get. So, I'll take this as like the best victory we could have come out with, or the least way we could have lost the least in this since we started this shit show. All right, that's enough. I'm at 5 minutes past the hour. I want to play some more Far Cry and call it a night. I need to start bum rushing my other whatchamacallit cosplay for Anime NYC. So I'm gonna call it there for a night. If I was fortuitous enough, I would be cutting my FaceCon experience into a video. But I probably won't. So that'll be it right now. So end this. All right, open up my profile. God damn it. Focus. Got distracted by some etchy art of Narissa. Please excuse me. I'm gonna keep this short and simple. All right. I'll start at the game. I'm gonna finish these M&Ms and get some. Stand by. There it goes. I got this. I was drinking water there. Playing this reminds me, I need to check with the person I asked to make a thumbnail for me. All right. We're already more than a quarter of the way campaign through, so maybe I'll push all the way until I don't know, get the pushing through the north mission. Then you get access to Northern Kirat. Full of fascinating locations. Yeah. Is there barking out here? What's going on? Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I don't feel like getting into a fight with them. Where am I? Oh, one of them got killed. This isn't bad music. Just vibing while these guys are. Oh my god. The Dole is gonna fucking murder. Nope, that Dole's dead. No, the music is fine until I start hearing the frickin' lyrics. Man, what is there to do? Outpost master. Yeah, why don't I do this? Go get the Mask of Yalung first. I'm gonna go up and then down. Yeah, so I'm just gonna ascend like this. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Can't just, Interesting. I don't know. Was this supposed to be just a point where you can descend and that's it? Oh. And of course, I just pressed B to detach myself instead of lower myself. Let's try that again. Let me just make... Not going out there and fighting these fuckers. Alright. And just make sure I'm all up on ammo. Clear out my inventory. Got a bear skin. Wow. Alright. Body armor. Yeah. Don't know why I blew a bunch of money on that shit, but whatever. Yeah, these animals should not be this feisty to get into a fight with humans. They should usually probably be more scared. I keep on reiterating this point, but it's so mute. Oh, there's an elephant in the background. And some... Oh, even-toed ungulates of some kind. See, that's why I didn't get all the syringes, buy all the syringes, because I know that there's some green leaf right about here. Oh, look, there's a hang glider. Can I use that to get to the Mask of Yalung? Oh, it's completely turned over. And that just, like... This thing is going to kill me. Glitch much? Alright. Alright, not using that thing, so... The green herb, replenish my syringes, and then... Oh yeah, right, I was gonna go to the mask. Oh, and then there's a bunch of missions over here that we can do. Alright, this looks like a place to jump off, if any. Yeah, that'll work. That freaking killed me. God damn it. I pulled the parachute way too early. God damn it. All right. Third time's the charm. Man, these reload times, these loading times. I'm running a pretty hefty machine, so this is kind of disappointing. Oh, I'm full up on ammo. Never mind. All right. Man, those doles are having like the max, like a massive firefight just to fight off those two things. Man, that rope was absolutely caught there. That rope should have been sliding over. There's the thing again. I'm not gonna do this again. Green leaf, green leaf. Healing syringe are auto-crafted, so I guess I didn't have them. Alright. Alright. Let's come in and approach it this way, so I'm not about to run right into the bridge. There we go. Alright. Very good. Those I swear, I thought those were pagan men guys for a second. I realized, I didn't even mark where the, oh, I overshot. I went to the wrong bridge. I had to cross the island. Oh, well. I could have hijacked their vehicles if I wanted to, but I'm too kind of soul for that bullshit. Oh, there's an ATV over here. So, my kindness did not go unanswered. Oh, fuck. They coming back around? Alright, good enough. Oh, wait, we're already here for Yang Lung's mask. It's somewhere around here. Doesn't look like a native. No, that looks like a native karate. I thought he had lighter hair for some reason.
What can we do about it right now? We have to defeat
What is this? Worthy to say, the gift that Yalung has given me is power. It flows into my mask. They transform the lotus, a lost flower rooted in the ground. It is offered to the great god, freedom. The goat. Alright, one more for next reward. Go get rid of this propaganda poster. And then, Pagan's Wrath is right there. Probably won't. Won't get it, but we can wait around for it. Where did my thing go? The ATV, like, completely destroy itself? God damn it. Oh man, yeah, that really lit up like a Christmas tree. I see what she was complaining about, whoever that was. Hello! Pagan Min guys over there? Motherfucker. Stop moving. Wow, okay, don't charge the brute like that. That was dumb. And oh, so we got the rocket launcher. You're alive at least. Oh, that's not the propaganda poster. Oh well. What the heck is that haze right there? God, there's a little tuk-tuk over here. There we go. Alright, where's Pagan's Wrath? I guess they're coming around, so might as well prepare. I'm gonna pull up on them on my tactical tuk-tuk. Okay. Wait, which way is it wants me to... Yeah, I am going the completely opposite direction I need to. I can't hear him over the frickin' music. That was like a good position. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Looks like they like to go around this way, so actually I'm gonna huff it over here. Catch them. So circling around this way, and there's an entrenched position over here that I can take up. So I walked into that, and the tuk-tuk did not give me the advantages that I hoped it would. Fuck. All right. Simple enough. I was going to do, like, have also the C4, but they got up on me pretty fast. So, right. Hunting survival. Let's do the assassinate. No, just fast travel over there. All right. Up on explosives where I can. All right, get out. I didn't even read any of that.
Yeah, well, I hear you're a very good shot. Unmarked Boris Maria's intended location on your map, but be prepared for anything. Who knows what the situation will be
Where do I have to go?
like when you get there.
Right.
All right, I'm taking the truck.
Most important, don't let anyone see you. And if you can hide the body,
I don't get the point of hiding the bodies. We're in an open civil war here. What's the point in hiding anything?
I'm really mad. I'm sorry.
Shut up, Rabe.
But this is what pisses me off. The meat.
There's like probably like 10 different lines that he has in between music. I think I just ran over the place where I did the Pagan's Wrath. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna abandon the car in the middle of the road like that.
Come on, quickly, quickly. We don't have all day.
Father Toad, what about my car? You going to pick that up?
Kill the commander without being detected.
Abey, Studio, get it back to the truck. You are sure take it anyway.
We're on the same. Help me down to my animal. Get it away.
Oh, this is the best I got, so.
Abey, Studio, pick it up. Food will feed you to a menagerie if the shipment doesn't come in on time. Samjhe?
Who's going to pay for this? Bagaji? Huh? Is he? This farm is my livelihood. You ruined it.
Come on, quickly, quickly. We don't have all day.
I have to be strong. Father Toad, what about my car? You going to pick that up?
Bees, the bees.
Abey, Studio, get it back to the truck. You are sure take it anyway. Catch me up.
Help me down to my
Okay, missed the first shot, got him on the second shots.
Help will come. Help will come.
I don't want to hear another word about that.
Who's going to pay for this? Bagan Min? Huh? Is he? This farm is my
All right, got the
livelihood.
body.
You ruined it.
Orders are to shoot rebels on sight. The commander doesn't want to lose any more outposts.
This foreign rebel fight.
Father Toad, what about my car? You going to pick that up?
Wow, nice hiding spot. Leave the area without being detected. Yeah. Hey, boss, where are you? Let me go back in and fucking kill these retards. Oh, I got that. I wasn't aiming for the headshot there. I guess I got it. Oh, sorry, your pig got lost. Can't really help you, ma'am. I got other things I gotta deal with.
You've made your mark on these traitors, brother.
Oh, look,
They're
turtles.
starting to run and hide. Don't let that stop you from digging them out.
Hello, friend. I know enemy of yours. Come on. Get. Man, you are an immovable rock. I'm not even gonna try to repair that. Where's the car that I had? You live somewhere other than this farm? Alright, then I guess I'll do the hunting thing. What is this? Step up to the arena. Yeah, maybe I'll do a bit of that. Propaganda center, convoy escort, or more Pagan's Wrath. Actually, I'll do a Pagan's Wrath. Actually, let me just fast travel. Do one more Pagan's Wrath, and this time try and do it well. That's probably a mistake, but it will force me to actually do smart things. First, I'm gonna do this.
I need help immediately.
Where?
Where's your location?
Sending you the coordinates now. Please hurry. They're circling and closing in fast.
I'm on my way.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is anyone hit?
Moving on. Again, what is it with these like packs of retards driving up in one truck to take on a base and then just completely wipe them? What difficulty level am I even on? Now, I struggle with some Sparts, and I'm not looking to have a real challenge with this game, so I'll just leave it at normal for right now.
It is no secret that Kirat isn't on good financial footing. But if Amita has her way, we'll be moving on up. I'm talking about schools, hospitals, money, actually paid doctors and teachers. Maybe get some vaccinations going.
Yeah, paid doctors and teachers until they start forming unions that start bankrupting cities.
Wanna know why, you guys?
Doctors don't need unions. They're a state-sanctioned guild.
We need to set up some mines to deter them.
Really?
They attack at once.
Is it normal for tigers to hunt in a pack like this?
It is street, yeah, not a pack. And no, they've been poisoned by the runoff of the products Blue uses to process heroin. It's fucked with their brain.
Okay. There's so much drugs in Kirat these days that it's causing the animals to go fucking nuts.
It's hard to see where they're coming from.
Use your ears. You should be able to hear them before you see them.
Well, that's what this thing is for.
I don't know how I survived that. Are we under attack?
Oh my god, get over here.
It's like nothing scares them. They just keep running toward us.
Try the Molotovs. I haven't met a tiger yet who didn't hate fire. Watch out! The tiger! Watch out! The tiger!
Alright, now trying to collect some skins.
Now I can get these campers patched up. Thank you. Without you, we'd all be tiger down.
Oh, the flames, the flames, the flames.
Namaste.
Get away from anything that's burning, holy crap. I said that and I get right next to some brush that's gonna go up like a tinder box. Oh man, you can't quad load or double load. Oh, another tiger skin. What the heck is this symbol over here? Oh, it's one of my mines. There we go, taking off. Alright. Effectively taken care of. Oh, there's another one. Still disgusted with it. Alright, skills. What can I get for skills? Oh, healing level strength. I need more. More skill points for that. What about crafting? Can I not get anything? Wallet, Asian rhino skin, bear skins. For the bait bag, which I barely freaking use. Alright, what was I gonna do? I want to do another Pagan Wrath. That means I probably should just go over here to this base to start. Not that door. This door. Then there's a Herc mission over here. Why don't I clear out this bait? Let's do this. Clear this out. Clear this base. And then, oh man, there's tons of Mask of Yalung out here. Might want to go around and collect those. Actually, I'll 2 Pagan's Wrath here, and then I'm gonna go collect a bunch of Masks of Yalung, because it's gonna give me something. Question, which way is the convoy moving? Where is a fighting position? Up over here. I can take that. My orientation was wrong. I wanted to go right, but I have to go left to get to there. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, this is a nice position. Let's clear it. Yeah, it looks like they're going the long way. Unless they cut through here. Which, why do I expect that they won't? Alright, those retards are coming, so... Hold up 1 second. Which way do they go? Actually moving along this way. Up. I guess they'll come down this road. Wait, guys, no. Stop. Don't think that I am uncaring to the civilian NPCs. I'm gonna pass by the base, so I gotta like hold up. So wait till they get past the base, then make the set. Actually, I'll probably. All right. I guess I can only have 3 out at a time. All right, good enough. All right, keep coming. What the heck? Oh, they do go off this way. Fuck. They circle around. Wow. All right. I have been bamboozled. Well then, time to find another position to attack them from. Where though? I don't know. This seems sort of mountainous and not. I don't know. Let's start over here first. Where's the truck? Still one more. Let me just see where they go once they make that turn there to be absolutely sure. Oh. All right, they're at the turn. Yeah, they're going up around this way. So, I need to drive up the other way. Hi, guys. It's Tiger randomly running along the road. Where are they? Man, they're taking their time.
A friend of mine told me that Royal Army is attacking nomad camps throughout Iraq. Great move, you guys. Yeah, way to pick on the little guys. That sucks, you know, because those guys have already had it bad enough already. I mean, think of the nomads. They sleep in tents every night, they're always moving around, and that's no way to live. I probably have to shit in boxes. And don't even mention how these guys shower. I mean, they have to probably fill up a body and dump it on their heads like they're an animal. And you know me, I only
All right, this is like a good enough spot as any. All right, where are they? Oh, they're approaching fast, so I gotta move. Oh, they're right on top of me. Wow, so like they went headlong into that. That was, man, you used to see, man, you just drive these paths and it's just like lambs led to the freaking slaughter over here. All right, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go do I'm gonna go clear that freaking base over there. First, a propaganda poster. Put down the C4. Where is it, though? Oh, hello. Who are you?
Try not to think about it.
Where's his base? It's over yonder. I have my sniper rifle, so hopefully that'll help. Get a vantage point to scout the area first. Very suspicious or something? What happened?
somebody out there.
Yes, there is, but you don't know that. Oh, there's a second alarm somewhere. Fuck. Well, it looks like it's on the other side somewhere, so.
I know I heard something that time. Alarm's broken! I told you this would happen! Cover me! Heading up! Okay!
Oh, they figured me out. It didn't let me know. All right, I'm gonna have to redo this base properly. Well, run and gun it. Screw you. Oh, I got a headshot with a freaking knife. All right, nice. Knife to the hip to end it. Very nice. Pragnajat school? Oh, they have a mortar tube. All right. Oh, and this activated more missions. All right, let me just do that again, but more stealth. Less run and gun. Agent Willis Huntley is an intelligence operative active in Kirat since the 1980s. Oh my god, load. Before the current conflict, Kirat was embroiled in a civil war between royalists and nationalists. That's not usually a combo you see fighting against each other. Usually nationalists have some sense of loyalty to their proverbial monarch. What side of the building am I on? What the fuck?
Where are you hiding? Coward! Stay alert! We don't know what's out here!
He's here and active. Let's bring him down.
He got away.
What's the beast?
Calling for reinforcements!
Okay. The fire is spreading! We've got you now!
Still don't know where I am, but alright.
I'm going to look for Gale!
I know someone is out there! I will find
Hiding.
Come on! Come on!
Alright, that was a quick reload at least.
Understood. I'm going to kill you. Moving.
Go! Go, go, go! Wait! I said kill that rebel! You have nowhere out!
Oh, straight to the face. Nice. What rank did I get, though? What did I get? Come on. 405 points. Fuck, that's not even... Let's see here. Normal kills, headshots, ×5. Alarm raised, no. Takedowns, no. Explosive kills. What do I have to do? 750 points. What do I have to do to keep the alarm from being raised? That's one of the biggest things that you can do. Takedown is only 30 points, so... Alright, what's so I guess the more takedowns I do, the better it goes. Alright. I gotta be up close and personal to win this one. Did the knife kills not count for anything? Nearly immediately got caught. Nice. That's not what I intended to do.
Check everywhere. Find whatever did this.
That got absolutely no kills.
Stay sharp. Fire!
Yeah, this is gonna be a total fail, isn't it? Oh, we're on fire. Oh, this place is gonna blow up sky high. What am I doing back in the building? I agree, let's end this. Come on, where are you?
Give yourself up.
Man, I just yoinked that guy. That animation was over the top. All right, that probably will. If I get higher points than last time. Actually, I think there's points for just being undetected the entire time, which I missed here. Wow, I got 1 extra point from normal kills. All right, 3rd time's the charm. All right, let's make sure I have the knives active this time. You know what? I'm actually going to use bait this time. I'm just going to restart that. I thought I had selected the bait, but man, it is very finicky. You got to be solidly holding down left stick to get that thing to stick to what you actually want it to select. I could go for another hour, hour and a half. Not feeling for a super long stream tonight. All right, bait selected.
I can't believe somebody would climb to the top of a radio tower and smash a transmitter. Watch it! Shoot that animal! Watch my back! I'm reloading! Moving! You're not worth the bullets!
Do not wash the bullets? What?
I'm going up there.
That sound is driving
I
me
need to
crazy.
get down. Spread out and start shooting.
All right, let's restart it. The third time was not the charm there. I need to stay firmly outside the bounds for right now. Really wish I had my arrow. I swear that's like gives it less away that the alarm went down. The Tarun Matara. There only may be one Tarun Matara at a time.
Wolf! Jaldi! Shoot that filthy beast! Headshot! I'm out!
God damn it. All right. Try again. Try and be more stealthy this time. Hagen Min has convinced the outside world that he is a democratic leader plagued by the Golden Path terrorists. Really? He has? Larger bags of ammo. He doesn't sound like it. He sounds like too over the top for the rest of the world to think that he's not some generally democratic elected leader. Nope, didn't take. There we go.
Cover me! Reloading!
There it is again. Hey!
All right, no, god damn it. All right, this door may not be the best to start off with. Kind of tempted to just go back, get a bow and arrow so I can do this more stealthily. I just need to wait for that first guy to actually cycle through his, like, patrol path.
Look out! Kill the wolf! The animal! Slaughter it!
Alright, hopefully nobody noticed that shit.
Let's finish this! Keep your eyes open! I have to reload! This is where you die! Taking the higher ground! Got it!
Hey! Someone there! Show yourself!
Watch yourself! There could be multiple enemies.
So I guess they're permanently suspicious that somebody's there. Somebody burned to death? What are you retards up to?
That was too close.
Alright, nobody heard that. Right, I have, let's see here, hunting syringe.
Really? Again? I bet Pagan's royal guard doesn't have to eat the same slop we do.
I don't know, I wanted to do a takedown of this guy, but there's no, like, nice corners to just do that.
I'm ready for anything. Come on.
Man, I am dragging this guy really far. Hey, Pitt, let's see if I can pick off this guy.
I can't believe somebody would climb to the top of a radio tower and smash a transmitter.
I can. So I guess I was detected there. Let's see if it, Somebody's really oblivious right now.
Men down! Men down!
Alright, does that give me enough points? Was I detected there at that last minute when that guy caught me? So close. I'm just gonna leave it at that, though. This is getting old. So I guess I wasn't completely undetected throughout that. So. All right. My God, what's all the shooting going on out here? Let me get the propaganda poster, and then I'm gonna go help do this Herc mission. Find the propaganda poster first. There it is. If I just had an attentive enough eye, I probably would have just noticed it.
So, Verdes Corporal Sen's vehicle broke down. We'll have to get it repaired.
Corporal Sen. Yeah, I'm heading in the right direction, more or less. But oh boy, mounting this ridge is going to be a real task, ain't it? How many skill points do I have? I have 2. That's not enough for anything. Excuse me? Rude. Just running into somebody like that. Are you kidding me? This is Ajay. I'm coming in. Wow, I did not expect somebody to get hit with that, but all right. Oh, God. What do you got against goat herders? Where the heck is the... Fuck you. Man, this is just messy. Up, that was not what I was meant to do, trying to do. No! No retreat. Fuck you. There's gonna be no next life, motherfucker. Not for you. What does his name tag say? That looks like it's in Chinese script. Yeah, that looks like it's Chinese or Japanese. Probably more Chinese. Why the fuck does he have Chinese script on his name tag? That's a weird detail I'm just noticing now. Stop firing in the sky, you fucking retards. Alright. Back to getting to Herc. I should probably reload while I'm on this. Who the fuck is out here?
So, like, is this AJ?
Yeah?
Damn.
Herc, it's me. What do you want?
I went after another monkey statue. May have gotten caught, you know. Well, scratch that. I'm definitely caught. So you gotta get me out of here, dude. The army has got me, man.
How are you calling me?
Bongo 2. Yeah, I totally upgraded him with like a radio. This is like monkey radio, man, bringing you all the hits. Oh, snap, they saw me.
What the?
I'm getting too trigger happy with these freaking knives. All right, where the heck are you, Herc? Oh, might as well up myself on syringes. Probably gonna need them. Is there any way up? Can grapple up or nope, just gonna have to walk around this embankment or ledge. I don't know what you want to call this formation of rock sticking up right in front of me, preventing me from going just straight in. What the heck are those? Set a waypoint. Wow, okay, thank you for giving me that information. Come on, stop moving, motherfucker.
There's no hope for you! Someone did that! Find them!
Got it!
We have a general direction! Now find him! Stay sharp! He's up top!
I am absolutely fucking cornered. Hopefully they don't kill Herc. Well, it didn't require stealth, so... Hey, how you doing, buddy? How do I open this? That's how you did it? Okay.
Hey, Tat Bro, you done with them bad guys?
Tat Bro?
Come on over, man. I got an idea.
You want to save all the animals?
No, just one elephant, man. It's symbolic. By weight. I mean, I saved one. It's like I rescued a whole bunch of smaller ones, right? I mean, one elephant has got to be worth, what, like 500 monkeys? You do that gun fu that you do, and I'm going to go free it.
We're coming in from the north.
Whoa.
Which way's the north?
He's below us.
All right, that was easy enough. These green leaves and shit. Go. We're freeing one freaking elephant.
So you and me, we just ride Jumbo 2 out of here, guns ablazing like a couple elephant cowboy pimps.
Jumbo 2.
We don't talk about Jumbo 1, no, not ever. I just hope he's up there in a better circus.
What?
Never mind, come on. I'll drive, you shoot. The tappers, yeah, man, shit just got real.
Okay, I'm riding bitch on the elephant. Okay.
Come on.
You know what? That's enough.
Yeah, you don't need to hold my waist, bro.
Yeah, just watch the beard on my neck.
Whatever, man. This elephant's got 2 buttholes, 2 taints, and 4 balls on his back, and you're complaining about 1 penis.
I wasn't talking about your penis. It's your beard. It's itchy. Get it off my neck.
Oh, sorry, man. No problem. But you're cool with the penis, then?
That too. Back it up. I thought you were steering.
Change of plans, dude. You drive and shoot, and I'ma, like, totally encourage you, okay, man? I don't mind being a back.
Wow, okay, wow. Man, the elephant just straight up brutalized that person.
Okay, you know that, right? That, bro.
Thank you, grenades.
Party favors, man. Ammo.
Kurt, where are we going?
Keep heading up, I guess.
You guess?
It's an educated guess, man. I was homeschooled and everything.
Yeah, you were homeschooled, weren't you? But usually one of those families that doesn't do it right. Wow, okay. I took one wrong direction. I wasn't given any room to turn around. Okay, that straight up killed me. Fuck. Should have been throwing some grenades down that direction to begin with. Nobody coming up this way? Alright. Gotcha.
Bad guys, straight ahead, man. Party favors, man. Ammo.
Elephant stomp.
Kirk, where are we going?
Alright, I'm gonna run out of grenades, so I gotta be a little bit more strategic about this shit.
Guess, man. I was homeschooled and everything. More baddies, homie.
Alright, so we go up this way. We had to cross the stream. Don't cross the streams. No, yes, cross the streams. It's over here still. Alright. Elephant kill.
Here, ammo, man. I got you covered.
I'm almost out of grenades. Fuck. Yeah, that's right. Burn, fuckers. Burn. Okay. Somebody's a little bit more resilient. Roger.
Bad guys, awesome.
Oh, that was a headshot. Totally unintentional headshots. Mala Bridge. Not Malala, Mala Bridge. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Jesus.
Incoming with those whistling things.
Mortars, Herc. They're called mortars.
I am just wasting Molotovs here for no reason. Where are you, motherfucker?
Here, put the ammo to good use.
Herc, where are we going?
Up the hill, man. The monkey statue's like in the cave.
We're still after the monkey statue. One shot to the oh, fuck you. You weren't shooting, buddy. You were just standing there. AI glitched out much. Okay. All right, in we go. Fuck you guys.
More baddies, homie.
All right, now what?
Oh, I landed on my sacrum.
Sacrum?
How do you know? Are you a doctor? Are you qualified to tell a man whether he will live when he's jumped off an elephant and landed on his goddamn sacrum? You don't know.
Shut up. You don't know what a sacrum even is.
I gotta walk it off, man. Oh, it's bad. It's real bad.
God, you are useless.
Oh, it's getting better. You're right. I probably will live. Yeah, I'm deaf. I'm fine, actually. Yeah, no, I overreacted. That was on me.
So you can help me storm this place to get the monkey statue?
I'm going for that statue, man. You got yourself a shit sandwich coming your way.
Final stand, kill them all. I'm out of grenades. Oh, it's just a mess out there. Oh, this is just awful for them. Man. Oh, somebody else is coming up. Alright, never mind. I basically didn't use any of this shit. God, the blinking. Make it stop. Alright. Or the bleeping. Beeping.
Hey, you want some all with that sauce, man? Because we just kicked up a big old pot of genuine awesome sauce.
You squared off with the monkeys yet?
You know, I'm ahead of the curve with these elephants, but them monkeys, they gonna need a little bit more tender loving care from old Herc here. Monkeys is totally evolved, right? I mean, that's why they didn't make Planet of the Elephants or Jumbo Kong or Outbreak, but with elephants, it's all about the monkeys, man, the monkeys. So I'm gonna find that last statue, and when I do, we're gonna go Tap Bro 2 and do the Herc on them dudes. Okay?
Yeah.
I knew you was with me. Right here, man, me and you. Kindred spirits.
Call of the Wild. Well, while I'm here, might as well get this Monty wheel. What is this thing called? Yeah, Monty wheel or Manny wheel. Probably Monty wheel. I need to re-up on ammo. I am well the fuck out here. I'll go get that journal while I'm over here. Let's see. Where's this freaking... There it is. Is there a vehicle that's functioning out here? I don't want ammo for assault rifles. I want ammo for, Oh, hello. Okay, nearly died from a bear there. Okay, how the hell do I get up here? There's some place to grapple up to, or... Oh, fuck the eagle. Where's the... Excuse me, I'm going to, I need to go up. Wherever that is, it looks like it's in the mountain. I'm guessing there's some sort of entrance to the mountain around here somewhere. Not seeing it. Over here somewhere, or... I got an auto lock function on this. Alright. God damn, I'm just gonna land. I'm actually getting a headache from this. Now, how to get up there is the question. Take the whirly bird over there. Maybe that I have to rope in. Man, the quest for this one journal page. Oh yeah, this is a higher position, so... Well, I guess I was supposed to grapple my way up here, but that didn't work. I didn't actually have to end up doing that. Nadia Guardia Summit. Oh look, there's whatchamacallit. And I can go right in here. Since it's a cave. Oh boy, here we go. Why is the vision blurring out to the edge of the screen? That was a very graceful landing. Okay. Okay, I fell. That was dumb. Whose bones are that? Where's the other chest? It's like up here. All right, whatever. I missed it. Moving on. Ugh. All right, and I'm out. All right, so there was a path over here. It was quite hidden. All right, what to do next? Well, I'm up here. Might as well get it. Get this radio tower. Let's see if I can land right on top of the radio tower. Save myself some trouble. Well, I'm up some level, if not all. All right, gotta go up this way. That's not what I was intending. God damn it, just let me get the frickin' chest so my completionist instincts are settled. I'll let you guess. Alright, forget the chest. Alright, what else we got going on over here? Alright. Not that way, I guess. Up this way, I guess. That didn't collapse under me. I consider that a miracle that the game didn't, you know, lead me down that path. No, 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 no. I know it is my sworn duty to King Min to follow my orders and remain at my station. But I was alone on watch when a truck full of rebels came by and released a cage of snakes into the goddamn tower. I'll take dereliction of duty over a tower full of snakes any day. If you are reading this, you are braver and more foolish than I. May the king have mercy on my cowardice. Okay, a bunch of mines. Interesting. Ugh. 9 towers liberated. Sunny and Prem's martial arts school, I guess. Zute Ruins. I think I'm getting a bit of a headache for some reason, so fuck me, why? Yeah, throw the bait. Where is the propaganda poster? The fucker, it's up. Oh, it's all the way up there? God damn it. I get up. God damn it. I can hear the snakes hissing, but they didn't get... I haven't encountered them thus far. What's going on here? That didn't do it. Fuck me. I need a Molotov or something. You guys got anything?
Hey, I'm ready to roll out. Where's my protection? Sandra should have been there by now.
Oh, I got Molotovs. Thank you. Alright, let's ascend all the way up there again. I cut the corner on that way too close. Alright. Oh. One more level. There we go. All right. There's the base. There's an assassination mission. Propaganda center. You're at International Airport. Oh, I got a skill that I can expend. Can't use that one because I need ring bells of enlightenment. Oh, I really got to do those things. In Shangri-La. I have to go to Shangri-La, god damn it. What about over here? Complete the mission Truth and Justice. A key to the north. Payback. Reach rank 2 in the arena. Key to the north, whatever. There we go. This one I could do. Heavy takedown. But I blew all my points on that one. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a headache coming on for some reason. I don't know why. So, I'm gonna call quits for stream for tonight. Will be stream Saturday, as usual. Getting back to my Franks campaign. And I gotta remember what the heck I was even doing with that. I think I was fighting off the Ostrogoths. So... gonna save and quit, call it a night. So, as per usual.